Convent, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Amitrippinornawtarotbooking Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. So I'm here to do Right Back Monday. Yes, I am. So look, they gave me some like phrases or keywords. They said blast from the past. They said faulty foundations and organizations. So I don't know if they're talking about like actual foundations, like Boys and Girls Club, using them as an example. I don't know if it's them, but like foundations, organizations, faulty foundations, organizations. They said good deeds and bad deeds all will be rewarded. So shit, you know what I mean? It's like a payment for what we've done, good and bad. That's probably that Saturn shit that's going on, that Saturn whatever the heck, you know, that I've been picking up on, and that we picked up on that retrograde energy. That blast from the past could be someone, someplace, something. It could be something like, they're making me feel like some of you guys, it's something like, you could find something that you lost. You know what I mean? Like say you are going through some old boxes and you find like a ring you've been looking for, a watch. Blast from the past. Or it could actually be someone. Some people, it's their demons, G. Are coming back. So I have no clue. That's just what they told me. I can't remember everything else. It'll come to me though, but that's what I got so far. Anyway, let's go on with the intro. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single person. Get no fit nucks. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. Is currently under construction, but it's almost finished, okay? If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on, watch ahead on the way. I'll hit the alley. You'll be back in Tarotland. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you. Yeah, y'all. So, I mean, I don't know. They said good deed, bad deed could be about some paperwork too. My bad. I knew it was something else I was missing. Yeah, deeds to something, deed to a home, deed to something about properties or something like that. I don't know if the paperwork shady as fuck or it's legit. I don't know. Anyway, shit about to be found out, G. Okay? So shit, people, it's almost like PPP loan energy. You know what I mean? People thought they got away with shit and the shit came back and bit their ass in the ass. You know, for the bad deed. Good deed could be like a tax refund. You know what I mean? You paid your taxes. You did what you did. You got refund. It's like payment. And they keep saying everyone will be rewarded or everyone will receive payment. But it's for good deeds or bad deeds. So nobody's off limits with either, if you ask me. We didn't all did. I don't know about you, but I damn sure did some bad deeds. Okay? And some good ones. So I feel like you guys may be noticing certain things in your life. Some things are going really, really great, and some things are just kind of like falling by the wayside. Convent, okay? Some of y'all may be getting bad karma for things that you did a long ass time ago. You like, damn, I didn't even shit. I thought that shit was over with. Hell no. My packages always get stolen, G. Always. It don't matter where the fuck I am, where I live, and I know it's karma, G. For just shit in the past, you know what I mean? It's always my shit, and I'm like, damn, I thought I had paid. They like, no, you know, it's some shit like that, where it's like you getting payment for other good shit you've done, but they ain't forgot about the other shit, you know? Using that as an example, y'all may be noticing things like that, you know? Somebody may be, they said noticing you as a bad deed, a bad investment, Convent. But I don't feel like it's like bad as in it was bad to invest in you. I feel like they feel like it was bad to like waste your time or keep you on pause, keep you on hold, or treat you some certain. It's people getting karma out here, basically, G. Okay, I don't know what they talking about. The blast from the past got me too, though. They making me feel like it's ghost entities as well. Old lovers, rumors. They said debt. So yeah, them calling me Mr. Bill Collector, needing me money always. Yeah, they started playing that shit. Yeah, gotta hit them with the fofo. And if they running off with it, make cash, that ass gonna have to pay the price. Yeah, shout out to Ohio. Cleveland. Yeah, they started playing Mr. Bill Collector, y'all. So don't be surprised if motherfuckers coming for their money, okay? The California State Franchise Board is a motherfucker right now. So run! Shit, if you live out here, G, I don't know what's wrong with they ass, but they own everybody, okay? So maybe something about state tax or something like that, y'all. I don't know. Okay, wherever you live. I just know California a motherfucker right now, okay? Anyway. Let's get started, y'all. I hope my music ain't too loud in the back, y'all. Anyway, give me some messages for the convent. What's up with all this blast from the past, good deed, bad deeds, rewards, payments? What's going on with that? What's up? What do we need to know? So I guess it's a collective message, I guess. Okay, those are reversed, flip them back. Okay. Let's see. What does this mean? Boat. This is my spiritual renewal card. I said something about spirits and shit. Okay, I could feel them, G. This is the star card. This is like spiritual baths, being spiritually like renewed, reborn again is what this card is. The star card. And then you got happy. Oh shit. So y'all damn show on the good side of the good deeds and the shit. Okay. This is someone being like genuinely happy about their health, about their life, about their spirituality, everything. So shit, Convent. This sound like, what's at the bottom first? Empty bowl of fucks given. And then there's a star card. Oh my goodness. So you got the star card here with empty bowls of fucks. And then you got the star card here with someone being happy. I'm telling you, it's two different groups. I'm telling you. So this could be somebody that didn't give a fuck about their spirit, their soul, anybody else's. This is like disregarding of something, like life. You know what I mean? People's families, homes, things like that. God himself, prayer. That's what this is. Not giving a fuck about this shit. I feel like y'all that do give a fuck about this shit or did, you know, this is like giving praise, thanks, respecting people, shit like that, you know. I feel like y'all are being rewarded. There's damn sure some spiritual men out here, or there's a spiritual man. This is also a ghost man, is what this is. This a man that's a ghost, G, okay? Or it could be a woman, but I'm picking up on a man that's a ghost, G. He's happy. There's, some of you guys' loved ones are at peace is what they're telling me right now. They say R.I.P. Is what they had said. So shit. Maybe some of you guys weren't, like didn't give a fuck about shit since someone had passed away. You know how you just kind of be like, fuck everything, G. You know what I mean? You just kind of like, I don't know, I can't really explain it. But some of y'all are starting to like get out of some rut is what this is as well. So Convent, this makes me feel like even through your bad times, like trials, tribulations, woes, you were broke, sick, lonely, whatever the fuck was going on, I feel like you were still kind to people. You still had a good spirit. You still have a good spirit. You didn't let none of that shit change you. And because you stayed the same during whatever it is like you've been going through or went through and shit, I feel like you're about to get rewarded for something. So you never switched up, G, on yourself, on God, your peoples, none of that shit. That's what this is. I feel like your spiritual team is happy with you as well. I feel like a lot of y'all feel good. This man look healthy as fuck, don't he? We've been seeing a lot of sick ass looking motherfuckers lately. This man look healthy. He drink water. He wash his ass. And we do get sad sometimes. Some of you guys maybe may find yourself getting a little bit emotional and then you snap right out of it. Happiness. So we go through the motions. That's why I said ain't nobody not did no bad deed. If you say you never done a bad deed in your life, get your ass out of here. Okay, you don't belong here because we full of good deed, bad deed people. Oh, we are. So you don't even fit in with us. Okay. So this could be people trying to act like they perfect, Convent. Those people about to be rewarded for acting like they're perfect as well. Those will be the people that'll get exposed and shit. You know what I mean? It's this type of shit going on here. Somebody out here was also talking shit about spiritual people. Spiritual, it's like that Grey Houdini shit. Okay, I don't know, there's somebody out here that was trying to challenge spiritualists, the Grey Houdini. But the one thing Houdini fucked up with trying to challenge spirit, everybody thinks he was a magician. He wasn't. He was an escape artist. He could escape, like, you know, chains and boxes and all that other shit. But he wasn't a fucking magician or a spiritualist. So for him to go after people and things like that he had no knowing of was stupid as fuck. Okay, I'm picking up on that shit too. Somebody the great fucking dumb Houdini out here. Okay, and I feel like your spirit guy's happy to get up in that ass, right? He got punched in the stomach. When he died, he got punched in the stomach by some kid. I don't know if he went to go like talk at some school or some college or something and got punched in the stomach or some shit by some kid or whatever. And I don't know if he didn't want to go to the doctor or something weird about the story, but he died on Halloween and shit, the Day of the Dead, while he was over there mocking spiritualists and all this other shit. I'm telling you, people about to get paid for some shit that they've done. They think they're making me feel like people think that they've done some shit and got away with it, and shit is rising to the surface, G. Okay, so y'all about to find out about bitches and babies, STDs, people stealing money, faulty ass. They're saying like sponsors, foundations, organizations, charities, all this shit about to come up. These are people that you look at like good, upstanding people as well, G. They mask being ripped off. Damn. Give me another one here. Okay. Unrequited love. People just don't like us, Convent. I don't feel like you care though. This is like, I'm happy they don't like me. Less problems and shit. Some of you guys as spirit guys are happy with some unrequited love situation. It makes me feel like your spiritual team is keeping you away from some people, some places, some things. So it's almost like or Convent, this is you being happy that something didn't work out. Like you understand why your spiritual team did something and you're happy something was unrequited is what this feels like. So some of y'all already seeing people get their payment back for bad deeds is what this feels like. That ain't no damn good deed. You know what I mean? Why would your spirit guide want you to get unrequited love for a good deed? You know what I mean? Which I'm sure we all have. You know what I mean? They say no good deed goes unpunished is what this is as well. But I feel like this is also your spirit guides are glad that you were rejected is what this is. Your rejection is your protection and shit. Some shit like that. There's also somebody out here that wants to reconcile with somebody, but they're still with someone. You know what I mean? But they're being rewarded for their good deed or bad deed. You chose this person. You know what I mean? It's unrequited. It's like you should be happy with the choice that you made. Of course they're not. Somebody's looking outside the relationship. This could be somebody who wanted to take somebody from you. You know what I mean? She did a bad deed, right? Or he did a bad deed by trying to take someone from you, or someone was cheating, looking outside the relationship. They got with that person. They get what they deserve. It's making me feel like you get what you pay for, G. Period. Okay? Everything done in the dark comes to light. Oil and water don't mix. The oil's gonna rise to the top, or however the shit go. You know what I mean? There's something that's about to be resurfaced, is what they're saying. Somebody reconciled with somebody here, and now they don't like being there. Yeah, it's like getting a tattoo with somebody's name, and then you break up with them and shit. It's giving me this type of energy, but it was all good just a week ago. You know, like when y'all were together, it was cool, but it's like this person been cheating and all this other shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, now you look stupid with that person's name on you. You know what I mean? But you dissed somebody else to get with this person who cheated on you, and you got their name tattooed on you. It's this type of shit going on. Like, motherfuckers looking stupid. I mean, that's pretty much what I'm picking up on. Either you looking good, you shining out here, Convent, or you looking real dumb out here, G. Okay? It's a couple out here looking dumb, siblings looking dumb, cousins, friends, all type of people. Some of your coworkers, it's pairs of people looking dumb, okay, is what this is. I mean, shit, some of y'all gonna be happy to see this shit. That's what it says. It's like, I know where I am spiritually. I know I'm healthy, happy, God is on my side. I'm good with that shit. This is like, makes me feel like this is the bad deed section and this the good deed section. So something you guys are witnessing. I don't know if y'all laughing at these people or not. This giving me something like you laughing, like, ha ha, that's what you get for being stuck with whatever the fuck, right? Be careful doing that. But I feel you though. That's why I said this rejection is your protection, or was a blessing. So some of y'all been kept away, or someone's been kept away from you, something, someplace. It could be a job, a group of people, friends have been kept away from you, or you were separated from them for some reason, and I feel like you weren't happy about it at first, because this is kind of like, well, damn, gloomy, you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck happened? But you always know. I like this card for you, because this makes me feel like, well, if this shit happening, right, this dark time, it must be a reason, something God wants me to know, some spiritual reason. So I'ma just, you know what I mean, truck through it. I feel like your spiritual team is happy that you did that. You chose the right path, and now you're seeing what could, shit, I heard it could have been you, is what I heard. This could have been you in some unrequited shit. A fucked up ass job, a fucked up ass relationship with some group of people, I don't know, from some foundation, organization, charity, they keep saying. It's like somebody or some foundation being investigated for fraud, from stealing from like orphans and shit, you know what I mean, this type of shit, and you had applied for a job to work with this could be like a non-profit. It's like you applying to work for this shit and they never call you back, and then like 3 years later you hear they've been still or doing something inappropriate with children, using this as an example. Hell yeah, you be happy. You like, I'm so glad I didn't fuck with that shit. Good looking out, spirit guides. But at the time you didn't feel that way. You were like, what the fuck, I really want to, you know what I mean, do this is my passion, this is what this is. So some people may look like they've been coming up, Convent, you know what I mean, like they've been doing real well, and possibly they have been, which is why you were drawn to this person, place, or thing, because it looked good on the outside, but you were kept away from it, or it was kept away from you, or they, or whatever the fuck this is. You about to find out why, G. You're about to, a lot of shit's about to be revealed from now all the way up into the new year, okay? Up until 2024, y'all about to be finding out some shit. Yeah, so like within the next 5 months, y'all, shit about to be happening to motherfuckers, okay? Good and bad, G. Yeah, I told you about to find out some shit. Wisdom and knowledge with the strength card. Yeah, and you can be sure about it too. You can be confident in what you're being told or shown. Oh shit, the key is reversed. So yeah, this shit you don't know. I didn't even know that was reversed. I straightened them out, I thought. But yeah, so what you don't know, you can be confident that it's going to come to you. Yeah, Chariot Sun. It's happening now. We keep getting this Leo energy here. This is like a Cancer, Leo energy, and then you got Leo. So all the way going from July up into August, right? Some shit you don't know, you're about to find out, G. Or some shit you didn't know. Maybe you've been trying to figure it out. Like, what the fuck happened? What was going on? Why did that just fall like that? Something like that. It's a reason, and you're gonna be very happy that you separated. You were separated. You got fired. Whatever it is, it looked bad to you, Convent. That's all I know. Okay, like the trials of Job. Okay, it looked real bad to you, like doom and gloom. But there is some spiritual reason or something, and you are gonna. It's like Job got back what was it, tenfold or something like that? Yeah, it's something like that. While this giving me Noah energy, right? He built the boat. People was laughing at him and shit, and I'm sure he felt like this, like, Lord, please don't have me looking like no sucker building no boat. And it ain't rain here, G. It ain't rained. Okay? God like keep building that boat, Noah. And I feel like you kept building it. His ass was happy when that flood came. I bet the fuck he was. Like, oh. He like, it was worth all the taunting and the people laughing at you and pointing at your ass, wasn't it, Noah? It sure damn was. Who laughing now? Who got the last laugh now? Okay, I'm hearing people are drowning in their emotions. Yeah, unrequited love. They didn't want to help him build the boat. They didn't say, Noah, can I pound a nail with you or something? They laughed at his ass and shit while he was building the boat. Till the flood came. He want to get on. She like, you have to take me with you. Neither one of you motherfuckers is getting on. Okay? Oh, Convent, it feels like people want you to save them now, or they want to be on your team now, or something like that. But this will be payment for whatever deed that they did against you, good or bad. I don't know. Because Noah was allowed to allow his family on the boat, and his sons' wives, and I'm sure, and I can't remember if they said their children, but I'm sure they were allowed, in addition to the animals and shit. So there was like some type of saving grace or mercy here that you have, or that you can show people. But I feel like it's limited, G. So God give you a credit card and he tell you what you can buy. As soon as you try to swipe that motherfucker somewhere where he said you ain't supposed to be swiping it, that shit get declined. Okay, that's kind of this energy here. So this is like you trying to help people that are going through judgment, karma, losing, getting arrested, investigated, all this shit. You know what I mean? It's like you wanting to... These are people that treated you like shit, G. Pretty much. This is like you still showing love to people that treated you like shit, which it says you're supposed to love your enemy. It says that. It says you're supposed to take the shirt off your back for your enemy, give them the other cheek and all that shit. The other cheek. So, I mean, a lot of y'all did that shit. Your spirit guides are happy with that you're following the law, the rules. So it was like, you know, they kicked you when you were down and you let them. You know what I mean? You let them kick you when you were down. But it's not like they don't have to pay for that kick that they gave you, G. It's like people doing shady ass shit, getting away with it on earth. But in the spirit, they don't get away with it. And as above, so below. So it still manifests on earth and shit. Yeah. They said there's no statute of limitations when it comes to judgment and karma, G. I believe that shit. We talking about eternal life here. You know what I mean? Shit. Ooh, I do the clout. There's a divine masculine out here that's, it's like good deed, bad deed. So it's a divine masculine out here with a karmic partner out here. So good deed, bad deed. So there could be, or divine feminine. Somebody's in a toxic ass relationship and they're a good person and they wondering why ain't shit happening for them. Because they're with a fucked up ass person that's either looking outside the relationship, don't really give a fuck, just using them for clout. This little boy look like he using her for clout. Like, yeah, you see me, I know you see it. Yeah, this type of shit. That's why somebody's not reaping something either. Someone out here is being used. So Convent, be careful, because some of y'all may be getting going through judgment and karma and shit because you're allowing somebody to mistreat you, G. And you know it. Okay? Yeah, the quiet storm is what's playing in the background. Boom, boom. Hell yeah, something approaching for these motherfuckers that's smiling and happy and thought they got away with some shit. Feels like it's pairs of people. You know, punk ass motherfuckers don't usually work alone. Real motherfuckers do. Okay, so best believe whoever been fucking with you got a sidekick, got a little Robin and shit, Batman and Robin. You know what I mean? Got a little sidekick and shit. It's between 2 to however many people, 2 or more. Let's say that where the quiet storm is approaching. G, they laughing now, but they ain't about to. Somebody's scared for their kids to go out. Somebody's scared for some man or some woman to go out. People paranoid and shit. Yeah, it's the real shit. Shit that make you feel shit. Ooh. Y'all, everybody can feel something approaching. We can all agree with that, right? That everybody can feel some energy. You know what I mean? Some of y'all are waiting to see it, and others are waiting to feel it. They said, yeah. So the payment for the people who've been receiving like the short end of the stick, I feel like your payment is, you know, you watch these people, whatever God decides to do. He does make them your footstool. He does prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies, is what it has said. So I feel like that's your payment for the good deed. The bad deeds would obviously be the people having to watch you eat at the table he prepared for you in front of them and letting you step on them. That would be, you know what I mean? But I feel like it's everybody gets a piece of everything, to be honest with you. You know, we done did some people bad too. You know, we've all been in that situation too. Dang, why your candle go out? Where you fucked up or tricked off some really good shit and somebody else got that shit. You know what I mean? Or you messed up something really good, a good job or something like that. And then you had to struggle a couple years longer and shit because you tricked off some good shit. It could be college, money. You know how we, you know, fuck up. Shit, let's keep it real. This is like this type of shit. And then you learn your lesson when you see your people moving in houses and you tricked off all your money. And you know what I mean? It's like this type of shit going on. It just feels like it's on a larger scale though, y'all. You know? Like we've all tricked off some money. Like, damn, I really could have used that right now. But me doing this, you know, this type of shit. We've all done that. This feel like something way deeper than that, G. This feel like shit people hiding and shit. Like kids and shit. You know, like somebody passed away. And then at the funeral, all these little children start popping up and you find out your daddy had all these extra kids and all this other shit. And it's this type of shit going on I'm picking up on. You know, but somebody daddy didn't ever think that far away. You know what I mean? And he like, when I'm dead, shit, I won't be here. They can deal with it. You know, somebody daddy, I don't know who daddy that is that went on to glory. But he like, shit, they'll all meet each other at the funeral. It's like this type of shit going on. Okay? He like, R.I.P. I don't know. Somebody daddy or granddaddy or uncle and shit who passed away and y'all found out he had a bunch of kids and shit. He happy y'all got together. I don't feel like y'all get along either. But it's almost like that would be like a bad deed that he did. Like, you know what I mean? Keeping y'all apart. Now when he passed away, everybody get together. Y'all probably fighting over money. It's like this type of shit. Like, it's still, yeah, sins of the father, they said. Yeah. Yeah, it's kids that's gonna be paying for the sins of their parents and shit here as well. Okay? Ooh wee. It's that generational shit. We pay for the sins of our parents. That's why some of us act like our parents, did exactly what our parents did, some shit like that. I don't feel like any of us are exempt from the good or bad deed though. That's the shit that's crazy. Like, cause I want to be like, yeah, Convent, yeah, but they won't let me, G. Cause then I'd have to say, well, then none of us are sinners. You know what I mean? And we were born sinners. You know what I mean? So it's this type of shit. So I guess it's about repentance, forgiveness, asking for forgiveness. You know what I mean? Trying to balance shit out as far as the bad shit that we did do. Have you been doing anything to try to make up for it, balance it out? You know what I mean? Anything. I feel like that's what kind of is our saving grace. That's why I'm like, my packages get stolen, but it could be a lot worse, G. Okay, so I'm like, okay, none. Like, so you've been, it's like working your debt down and shit. Like, so instead of you getting physically robbed, they just stealing your Amazon packages. That is better. Like, that's true. It's like this type of energy. You know what I mean? Where it's like you're still going to get karma. I feel like some people are getting it worse than others. Y'all watch me go through shit, G. Y'all watch me like just going through shit. So I know I'm not the only one. Okay? It just balances itself out. It doesn't change us as a person. We know what the fuck we did or what we've been doing or what we shouldn't be doing and why shit is happening. It's some people out here acting like they don't know why the fuck shit happening. They such a good person. I've never done anything to anyone. I give these motherfuckers. You about to see shit happening and they lying too. Lord have mercy. There's somebody that may want to reconcile with y'all, Convent. Okay? I don't know if you do or not want to reconcile with this person, I'm saying. Because it feels like whoever does not or may not want to reconcile, this person's changed. You changed, and I've been dealing with some new things. Somebody's changed. They're awakened, they're healed and shit, and they may have loved this. It could be you. You may have loved this person, wanted this person, but you went through some awakening, another level. You know we keep awakening and ascending. It's levels to this shit. Right? You guys are upgrading or leveling up, and you may not feel the same way about somebody, but that would be maybe your spirit guides are happy. Like, that's what happened when you you know what I mean? You study and do your homework and everything. You go to the next grade. You don't. You stay in a grade below. This is like someone flunking. You know what I mean? So you pass, they flunk. It's like this type of shit, but you went to class, they didn't. Good deed, bad deed, rewards, something like that. Blast from the past. Yeah, things that you guys did, I'm telling you, good or bad, Convent. Okay, I don't know how far they going back. Shit, I'm like, damn, how am I get punished for something I did when I was 6? Like, they like, you knew better, don't they? Right? Just kidding, but it could be something like that. I don't know what y'all was doing. Shit, you know? But this is like, they're counting everything. But in, like, the spirit, though. That's why they say people know God, period. Even babies know God. They say people know right from wrong. It's in our hearts, period. Even if when babies are born. You know, when like a toddler come up and slap you in the face, they say toddlers know that's wrong, G. They do. That's a sign of violence. You know what I mean? How they learn that shit. It's in us, good and bad, period. We're born sinners is what this is. So what's making me feel like everything's being counted, G. Okay? Or else babies wouldn't reap the sins of the father. If you think about it, people say babies are innocent, and they are, but it does say that children do reap the sins of their father. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn, that ain't even their fault, and they getting fucked up. It's like kind of like a double-edged sword here. So shit. Put something on this, I damn sure see y'all drinking a lot of water. I feel like y'all picked up on what I said, too. Like, you know, someone that's not good for you is around when you're not drinking water and shit. That's what this is. Like, I don't like water. I don't like the smell. I don't like to be... This is like, you can... Some of y'all moods change, or your food habits, certain things you eat, drink, wear, like what you do, they change when certain entities or energies come around, Convent. I feel like y'all starting to pick up on this shit. I feel like your spirit guides we're trying to show you and shit, but it's like you have to see for yourself. So it's like, wow, this is like still reconciling with somebody that you know ain't good for you, but you want to just see. You know what I mean? Even though you know intuitively, like, man, I just have a feeling this is not going to work out. But you want to test it anyway. This type of shit too. And of course, you will get rewarded for that, good or bad. It's like you deep down, you knew. It's something about us knowing deep down if something's wrong. Oh, I didn't even turn on your lights. If something is good or bad for us, Because we should know by now, is what they're saying. Somebody also does not, I won't say that, but I'll say it this way. Somebody who's really not in love with someone, really doesn't like someone, or they're going to come back to somebody. I don't know why they do it. You could have a spiritual, it could be you. You could have a spiritual gift. Somebody want to be with you because of that, or who you know, what you do. It's some shit like that. Somebody out here trying to use people as well. They going to receive payment for that. It's almost like they're going to get used. You know what I mean? You probably going to drain that motherfucker is what's going to happen. Something about us draining people lately, Convent, because you know they like to drain the fuck out of us. Some about us reclaiming our energy, or you guys are learning how to protect your energy and claim it, reclaim it back. That's what this is too. Put some on this fresh water here, this star. Birds. This is that Elsa Frozen shit. This is my star. We keep getting this shit. Look at this. Okay? Whenever the boats come out, that's a spirit. Whenever it come out, I'm telling you, y'all got a lot of spirit guides around you. Some of you guys may feel burst or what is it? A gust? They said a gust of cold air, breezes or something. Some about your spirit guides around you as well. I see you guys sitting out coffee or cookies or crackers or something for them. You guys may have just put something on your altar. Somebody recently released something into the water for a spirit guide. So somebody, I heard a lei. Somebody could be in Hawaii, but you may have put a lei or some flowers or something. Release something for a spirit or a loved one into some water. They got that shit. Yeah, good deeds. Yeah. So things that you don't even think, you know, like you're like, I'm just honoring this person. I don't expect anything back because they're not here. It could be something like that. This is also like an anonymous donation. This is like you guys doing that shit, or you know what I mean? How you just send people shit and you don't put your name and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like just drop some shit off and you just do it just because you want somebody to smile. You want them to be happy and shit. That wasn't forgotten, Convent, at all. Gee, y'all are about to be rewarded for this shit. So some of y'all are receiving, you know what I mean, like a reward, and others are gonna have to look elsewhere for some shit. A lot of musicians out here, somebody's ashes are thrown at sea, were thrown out into sea, to the water, the ocean, or something like that. This person was happy that you did. It's something, I don't know, Convent. It's something real. With the two boats, that's damn sure spirits, G. For sure, for sure. Damn sure you're drinking water and washing your ass and taking spiritual baths and all this other stuff. This is like a cleansing, a spiritual cleansing. A lot of you guys feel better and people don't like that shit, but you know this already. I feel like maybe these people are receiving some type of, damn, I guess so, huh? Yeah, they say they're going to get paid for that too. Because this is God working in your life. So people are unhappy that God is working in your life. There's going to be some payment they receive for being unhappy with what God is doing. Not even necessarily in your life. Forget what he's doing in your life. That's what God is doing, period. Whatever he's doing. So somebody's unhappy with what God is doing. Yeah, they're about to be real unhappy, I heard. Real unhappy. So they thought he was blessing you now. I don't even feel like you got the table yet that he prepareth for you in front of your enemies yet. And they already mad. Wait till he prepareth the table, G. Okay? Wait till then. Ooh wee. Birds. Yeah, these are ancestors' messages. Somebody out here with like some little thought too. But I mean, it's like a thought that want to be spiritual now, a divine feminine or a divine, or Tatiano want to be a divine feminine, divine masculine. They really don't like the shit. They really don't, they haven't done any work on themselves. It's not really something they subscribe to, but it's something about you, Convent. So be aware of people acting like, thoughts and Tatianos acting like they spiritual and shit. They want to reconcile. Now they happy with you. They're all this and all that. That motherfucker really ain't happy with your ass. You got something. Or, it's what I said, there's a divine counterpart with the karmic partner here. And they thought this person was their divine being and shit, and their spirit guides is up in that ass, is what this is. There's some spirit guides or some, I don't know, ancestors that are in a couple's home or in some, it's a pair or more, two or more. They up in these people's lives, relationships and everything, wrecking shit, G, to remove someone from somebody. That's why I said you could be in a divine, you could be a divine counterpart in a fucked up ass relationship, and you know you ain't supposed to be in that shit, and you could be getting haunted too, or just shit happening to you and you don't understand why, because you feel like I've been doing, you know, I ain't did shit wrong. It's because of this motherfucker, man. That's like the disciples still kicking it with Judas, G. You like, well, I didn't betray Christ. What kind of shit is that, G? Okay, you see how dumb that sound? And somebody wonder, it's like them wonder why they not getting blessed, because you fucking hanging out with Judas trick ass. That's why. Okay, I'm sure they will be getting message like, leave Judas ass alone. That ain't the motherfucker you want to kick it with. Be around none of that shit. Okay, if that were to happen. So that's why I say rejection is your protection. They making me feel like they always thought Judas was shady. You know, like people always were like, Judas is something just weird about that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And they were right. You know what I mean? So this could be using this as an example. Let's say the other disciples felt this way. I don't know for sure, right? But let's use this as an example. They felt like Judas was always shady. Then Judas betrayed Christ. And they like, that's why I never told Judas none of my shit, where the fuck I live, who my bitch was, none of that shit. Because I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Yes, this type of shit going on. Just think about it though. Okay? So if it was the other way around and they did hang out with Judas, can you imagine what would be happening, or what would have happened to the other disciples to still hang around a motherfucker that they know on some shady shit prior to him betraying Christ, and then he betrayed Christ? You know how dumb they would feel? Like, we should have listened to our first mind. Yeah. And then they will be receiving rewards for their bad deeds, payment for their bad deed. Peter didn't betray Christ, but he denied it 3 times. I'm sure he felt like shit. You know what I mean? They never really say what happened and how he, because I'm sure he went through some type of something after that. You know what I mean? They killed your friend and shit. You know, betrayed him and shit. Told people you don't fuck with them like that. All types of shit. This type of shit going on. That's why I was like, that's odd that they made him a saint. So I know, I mean, you know, that's the world's business. Is, you know, is what it is to me. But it's this type of shit, you know? He still is considered a saint. He did good deeds. He still went around and taught about Christ and everything. But good deeds, bad deeds, G. Good deeds, bad deeds. It's like nobody is exempt. So I feel like we're, it's like paying off karmic debt. Or just like, it's like payment for your sins, G. So some of us been trying to, you know what I mean, work that debt off. Other people are like, shit, ain't shit happened yet. I'm still, you know what I mean, I'm still here. I still got this. I still got that. You ain't about to. Whoever been thinking like that. Whoever been thinking like that, you're not about to. Your kids about to reap shit. Wives, husbands, grandmas, sisters, brothers, every motherfucking body, G. Okay? Whoever's been thinking that. Like, well, ain't shit happened to me yet. Yeah, that's why you put yet at the end, they said. Because deep down you know. We know good from bad, evil good, God, devil, you know. So that's why people say ain't nothing happened to me yet. Because deep down they know. They don't even realize they're prophesying, G. They know. Put something on this smiley ass man. Waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Okay? I told you somebody was getting involved in some shit they don't know nothing about. Going chasing waterfalls. Okay? They got what they asked for. What is this? I don't even know. I just showed y'all the shit like, who is that? I don't know these people. It seems like it goes to this one though. Look at that. They just happen to merch. Look at that. Shekinah. Yeah, it's a false counterpart out here, but we know that, okay? False people, false counterparts. Something about pairs though, y'all. Look at this. Something about spirit guides rolling in pairs. This could be you and your divine connection, you and your person or some shit like that. But something's unrequited here. That's why I don't like it. Some of y'all, somebody is going to, this could be a divine feminine, divine masculine that really ain't awakened. You know what I mean? And you were trying to like put this motherfucker up on game and shit. And now they see what you were saying. So they're going to come back and pretend like they are that now. But nah, they just studied you. You know what I mean? They see what you were saying, but they didn't do the work, G. It's like your kids stuffing all their clothes under the bed and putting all that shit in the closet. Be like, my room is clean. It's this type of shit. Something ain't gonna feel right. Convent about certain people, places, things that you receive or that come in your energy. Pay attention to that shit. You ain't wrong. People out here trying to mirror you or act like they're doing the same thing or they on the same side. You gonna learn real quick that the fuck they ain't. You gonna learn real quick the fuck they ain't on your side or they not down with you. But they don't realize they're doing it, okay? Someone's name could start with E here. There's a man here whose name starts with an E. Dead or alive, shit, I don't even know. The damn boat here still, okay? Waterfalls. Someone's crying out here too, emotional about something. So yeah, there's somebody hiding this shit. I said they genuinely happy. This could be tears of joy. You know what I mean? Convent, I am picking up on that, but that's why they said we're going to have both. So this is tears of joy sometimes. This is us chasing and going after things that we don't know nothing about, or that are not for us. We need to stick to the rivers and the lakes that we used to, but this will be us happy. You know what I mean about that? Like, I learned that lesson after chasing waterfalls. I need to stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to. It feels like a lot of lessons learned here for some people, and for others, they like, well, ain't shit happened yet. It feels like that. Look how this man's standing. Ain't shit happened yet, you know? It's like, what the fuck? He a little proud. You know what I mean? A little too proud for me. I heard the proud family. You could be proud of your family. Convent. Your family could be proud of you. You know? So maybe you could have been the black sheep. You know what I mean? Like all those years. And now all of a sudden, you know, shit happening for you and you coming up, and now they're proud of you. That's why they're saying good deeds. So let's say you took all that ridicule, you were called the black sheep and all this other shit, and you just took that shit, whatever it was. And then however many years, days, months later, you come the fuck up. And I mean, shit, I guess you see what it was all for. Nothing is in vain out here, Convent. Nothing, okay? How you decide to react to these people who come back around and all these things, that's up to you. But it's telling me, as far as you're doing what you're supposed to do. So some people are not going to be allowed to get on the boat. Noah, some of them are. I don't know. I don't know who decides. I mean, I do know who decides. I feel like, so be careful who you letting on the boat. He said, and ooh, the pairs. Yes. The pairs. So the male bird, the female bird, the male giraffe, the female giraffe, the male lion, the female lion. It's like that's all that's allowed on the boat. Your wife, your husband, your kids, you know what I mean? Like this type of shit. There's something like people are being saved from, Convent. You've already been told about this. If you are one of these people, you've been working on something for a long time. God has had you building something, working on something, staying consistent with something, even though you have not seen any results of this shit. This feels like some faith that you have that something is going to happen or occur, even though you haven't seen it. And sometimes we do get upset and confused at God. I'm sure Noah was like, I look real dumb, G. You know what I mean? He built that boat for a long ass time, and they claim he was a drunk, is what they say. You know what I mean? So you know they was talking shit. You know what I mean? Like this drunk ass motherfucker building this boat, it ain't gonna rain. They laughed at him and shit. I feel like that's supposed to happen, and I feel like Noah was being tested, right, to see if he was gonna just be like, well, fuck it, everybody making fun of me, I'm just gonna, or just keep building the boat. It's like, I'm gonna keep building the boat and let them, you know what I mean, say what they say, Lord, but please let a drip drop happen, please, okay? I feel like, look at all that water, G. Look at all that fucking water, okay? Some of y'all are not well, yeah, some of y'all are not crazy. Others of you, yes. Those are the ones where you're like, it ain't happened to me yet. Y'all crazy as fuck to think nothing ain't gonna never happen. And so shit you did, God didn't see it, or some other's spiritual team or spirit God's ancestors ain't watching your ass. You're an idiot, okay? That's why you keep saying yet, okay? So deep down, you're not an idiot. You just play one on TV and in real life as well. Anyway. Convent, the flood, the storm, that's why they said the quiet storm. The storm comes. The flood is a-coming. Okay, and remember, God promised not to destroy the earth with water, but he didn't say he wouldn't destroy it with fire and brimstone. If you read, okay, if motherfuckers read, okay, so this is this type of shit. So let's say whoever these people are, they're like, well, God promised not to destroy the earth with water, so we straight, says these other people who've been doing these bad deeds and shit. Yeah, but you didn't read the rest. Why would he use water when he got fire, hell, and brimstone? You know what I mean? Chariots and all this other shit. Like, are you nuts? These are these people, G. Good deeds, bad deeds. Something's coming for, and hell's coming with me. They keep saying that shit. Wyatt Earp, Tombstone. I heard how the West was won. Okay. Somebody's spirit guides are sad. This is spirit guides like disappointed because somebody went chasing waterfalls and didn't stick to the dicks and balls they were used to. Is what this is like. Spirit guides like disappointed in someone. Is what this is. Like crying. Okay? Somebody's ancestors or spirit guides are crying over because of they're still in some situation that's so somebody getting the short end of the stick, and somebody's spirit guides or ancestors are very sad that they're allowing things to happen to them. This could be you, Convent, or somebody else, but whoever this is being warned to get out of this shit. The flood is a coming. So this is somebody that's supposed to be on your boat, Convent, or on the ark with you. If you built the ark, this is somebody that's supposed to be on the ark with you, that want to bring Lisa, Keisha, you know what I mean, and all these other Mike, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, all these other motherfuckers, and it's like, nah, it's just you and them, the two animals, the this and that. Somebody about to forfeit they whole everything, G, for people that don't even like they motherfucking ass. Be aware. Good deeds best. So this could be somebody thinking they doing a good deed, right? Say God told this person, you need to get on the ark with the convent and shit, and fuck all them other people, leave them people behind. They don't really rock with you no way. This person got the message, but they feel like, I can't just abandon my people. This is like, so this person, they feel like they're doing a good deed. I can't just abandon my shit and everything. You know what I mean? That's horrible. That'd be a bad thing. Technically it would if God told you it was, but if he told you to get your ass on the boat and leave everything else, then technically what you're doing is a bad deed. It's something about tradition, laws, something here that's fucking somebody up. It's something that's a good deed is turning into a bad deed, Convent, if that makes any sense. Okay? So everything, so like the man that wanted to follow Christ, and he was like, cool, you could roll with us. He like, but my daddy just passed away, right? I'm in charge of the Jello mode and the crystal, all the waters and shit. You know what I mean? Because they gave me that. Jesus like, let the dead bury the dead, but you can go on and go rock with them then. It's like that man don't know who he could have been, generations later on, nothing. But you know what I mean? It's like this type of shit. Like, so the man thought that was a good deed. Like, my father died. I need to go bury him. My family needs me and everything. But when Christ said, let the dead bury the dead, and he welcomed him in, that was his free pass right there. But it was a choice. And I know it was a hard one. You know what I mean? Not saying it was easy for him to be like, oh, well, dad, bye, you know? It's something like that. But it's like a good deed was turning into a bad deed, if you see what I'm saying, when it comes to your higher self or God himself. So this is people choosing man over God, choosing things that they feel like they are obligated to, responsible for. Those good deeds are turning into bad deeds. So staying somewhere too long, shit like that. It's a little bit deeper than just fucking people over, like how I was saying, you know, like my packages get stolen for shit that I did and all this other shit, right? It's a little deeper than that, though. Just like you putting all your money in a collection plate at church, G, and then wondering why the fuck you broke. You know what I mean? A good deed then turned into a bad deed. You know what I mean? God, like, I done blessed you with this, and you giving it all to these church people that don't give a fuck about your ass. It's some shit like that. But there's somebody like, I feel bad if I don't put something in the collection plate. Everybody's going to be looking at me because, you know, it gets passed to me. What if I just pass it and they look at me like, you? Oh, well. So what you going to pick? Them or God? It's like, what's up, G? What's up? Somebody isn't ashamed or embarrassed of doing what God is asking them to do, and they will receive payment for this. Okay? It don't sound good. If you ain't noticed, God be having us out here looking kind of crazy sometimes. Okay? I don't know if you know. Okay? But he does. Especially his chosen, his children, his prophets, and all that shit, his gifted ones and all that. Oh yeah. He be having them looking real crazy, at least to other people. Maybe not to the person themselves, but to other people for sure. They be looking all types of nuts and shit. You know? Some of y'all just don't give a fuck because you know, like, you have a relationship with him and you know it's him talking to you, G. You know what I mean? And you've seen results in the past of him having you or telling you to do something, and then you understand, like, oh, that's why. So you trust in them more. It's people out here that don't trust God, trust what he's showing them, trust what his spiritual team that he sent down to people telling them. They about to receive payment for that. Period. Somebody out here need to confess something too. I don't know if it's good or bad. It could be I love you or yeah, I did it. You know what I mean? Some shit like that. This is somebody like, well, they ain't been looking at me yet. Ain't nobody said that. It's the yet part that keep getting me, Convent. Somebody out here know they about to get that fucking work, G. They do. Somebody ain't sleeping well out here. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well. Yeah, is what they said. I don't know. Somebody nervous maneuver. Somebody get left too. Or this is you, Convent, because we know the song. This is somebody looking outside of a relationship. Somebody could have been with you or destined to be with you, but don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Look like somebody want to go chase waterfalls, don't it? Somebody's about to receive payment for that. So this is like somebody leaving you because they found, or they think they found something better. This grass ain't greener on the other side type of energy here, but somebody thought it was. They're about to receive payment for that. It's like, so you're gone now. You're in a new relationship now. You've moved. You got married. You no longer feel the same. They should have stuck with the rivers and the lakes they were used to. People about to realize how they really fucked up and shit ain't really, they told me it ain't over yet. Yeah. Some of y'all done broke up with somebody, Convent, or you've been separated, divorced from somebody for a long time. Somebody gonna come back out the blue and be like, I love you. And it's like, you know what I mean? Your kids got kids and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's gonna be weird, G. It's gonna be so weird. Somebody learns a lesson too late here, Convent. But it's after they've received payment for this bad deed. They said this good deed that turned into a bad deed. So someone staying in a marriage too long where they know this shit is toxic as fuck, ain't shit happening, they ain't doing shit that God asked them to do. You know what I mean? It's like them staying in there and then they finally divorce and then want to start doing what God asked them to do. And God like, I already gave that shit to somebody else, bro or sis. You know what I mean? That shit already been done. We don't wait for you. God like, I don't need to wait for you. You know how many children I have out here that are waiting on me to bless them and give them great ideas and shit like that so they can move and please me? And you want to stay here and please them? No, that shit ain't here no more. Yeah, somebody ain't receiving payment for shit. Okay, somebody losing business or money here. Ooh, Convent. This kind of feel like, I mean, shit. Let me put one on this unrequited love before we go to Patreon. Fountains. It sure is a lot of water out here. Something about Noah's Ark, G. Okay? Fountain of youth. Yeah, someone out here going to chase younger people or just got a young ass mind or emotionally immature is what this is too, especially if they chasing waterfalls. Some of you guys are in want a relationship with somebody who's very emotionally immature, or they were in the past. This person may be crying. They were happy at first. This motherfucker may be crying over your ass now, but they're receiving payment for that bad deed. You know what I mean? Tears is what it is. This is the Mad Hatter's Tea Party with the fountains here. Some shit coming out about people. The Tea Party, G, that's rumors, all type of shit. Like people just being exposed and all type of crazy shit. This is a maze. All type of crazy shit that's been going on. The tea about to be spilled and poured out, okay? Somebody wants to leave someone. Someone's in a relationship with someone that they starting to find out the truth about. They want to leave this person, but they chose this person. I feel like this person chose this person over you, Convent, while they talking about him. So they're receiving payment for choosing this person over you. All that crazy shit that been happening now, everything they starting to realize. Ain't no coins out here. Nathan, G, somebody name could be. Somebody is receiving some info about someone they're connected to, Convent. And now they're realizing they were chasing waterfalls and they should have stuck to the rivers and lakes they were used to. This person gonna pretend to be happy and all this other shit though. Okay? And spirit guys whooping their ass. Whoever out here is pretending like shit is all good, you know what I mean, and staying in a situation because they chose it. It's like, well, I'm already here now, you know what I mean, and I don't want to be looking stupid in front of people. Some spirit guys and some ancestors about to work your motherfucking ass for living a false ass life or lying or cheating or dismissing divine path, a divine counterpart, getting involved in some crazy ass, gossipy ass, low vibing ass shit. And they're like, it ain't shit happened yet. It's like somebody who did shit to a bunch of people till they came across your motherfucking ass, G. That's what this shit is. No good deed goes unpunished, and we damn sure know no bad deed does. You know what I mean? So you could have been nice to your enemy and shit. Okay? And then no good deed goes unpunished, so then you got involved in some crazy shit. It's like, what the fuck? Why is my shit all fucked up? Because you connected to this person who chased waterfalls and gossip and doing all this other shit. Some of y'all, Convent, be careful. Something gonna feel funny, G. Be careful, and you getting invited to places and shit. This is you getting invited to places where a motherfucker don't like your ass, G. Okay, this unrequited love at a party? Why the fuck would you go? Be aware, G. Yeah, that's a good deed turned into a bad deed. I feel a setup out here too. Okay, so this you thinking like, oh, they really want me to go, and he got this little mischievous look like, yeah, when they get there, we gonna expose with something like that. Or your spirit guys doing that shit. Some of your spirit guys are luring people into your energy to expose they motherfucking ass, G. Period. Okay, period, G. When they was out here laughing and thought shit was fucking funny, it ain't funny now and shit. I didn't think so. It's two people crying in this motherfucker, okay? Or it will be. Yeah, it's a lot of emotion, G. Yeah, it look like spirit guys working somebody ass. They taking motherfuckers through it. Some of you guys may just be emotional about loved ones that passed on. They still alive. This is the fountain of youth. So this is like somebody that passed away young. This could be babies that you guys lost. My condolences, y'all. Anybody young or y'all lost anybody. Whatever age they passed away at, they're still that age is what I heard. Or they're still like that, their soul is still that. Their essence is still that. So someone that passed away at 18, that soul is like 18. It's vigorous, it's young, it's full of life still. It still wants to get out there and do something. Somebody's spirit guides are like that. Like they still have their personality. Yes, thank you. Somebody's spirit guides out here, they still hold their personality, is what this is. So you guys probably know when they're around or when they're speaking to you, because you know it's them. It's just the way they are. It could be, I don't know what it is. I don't know what they showing y'all, but you know it's them, is what they're saying. So some of y'all are getting more spirit guides. You're being rewarded for your good deeds, more spiritual protection, G. So you can stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Stay on the path, stay on the course. Yeah, a lot of y'all are being gifted more spiritual guides, protection, discernment, foresight is what this is. So you don't go chasing waterfalls. So things are about to be thrown up in our face, y'all, that look real good. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to, G. It's gonna feel funny anyway. You gonna see, you've been on a river and you've been in rivers and lakes, right? It's a waterfall there. But you've been on rivers and lakes. You wouldn't go up that shit. That's impossible. So let's just say like they're telling you go up this waterfall. You're like, how the fuck does a boat go up a water? Like something's weird, G. Your spirit guides are showing you like something's off. If something feel like it's off, Convent, it fucking is, G. I don't care how nice a motherfucker is. If they smiling, pouring out a bunch of love, emotion, or whatever the fuck, something is unrequited. Somebody trying to get you wrapped up in some crazy ass shit too. Some shit just, it's gonna feel funny, Convent. I can't explain it. Actually, I could. Like, somebody emailed me for a reading, right? And they got the reading and shit. And prior to them asking me whatever it is that they wanted to know if they should do it or not do it, I told them, it's saying you shouldn't do it. You know what I mean? It's gonna fuck up some shit. Motherfucker email and be like, I did it. I need another reading. I'm like, why would I do another reading for you when you didn't listen to the first one, G? You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not the one for you. You know what I mean? It's almost like that's God telling me, you know what I mean, to stay on the path. Like this is somebody that's is not getting on the ark with you, none. Or else they would have paired up with your ass and got on and shit. You told them it's going to fucking rain. There's a storm coming. You know what I mean? And they still wanted to stay out there and fuck around and shit and didn't want to get on the ark. Why the fuck would I let you on now? Like, so I could get in trouble? Fuck that shit. That's what this shit is. Be aware, Convent, of your good deeds turning into bad deeds, G. Okay? The shit gonna feel funny to you, or it's gonna feel odd, or this is like you taking someone in that really needs help, but you feel like this is a punishment for something that they've done. But in your heart, you feel like, man, but this person is hungry, they're this, they're that, they're homeless and all this shit. You better check with God about any and everything, because these could be people literally that are not supposed to be on the ark, G, that you bring it on. Okay? You blast from the past. Yeah. It's like they should have been there, or God would have given them the task to build their own ark, or he would have put them on the motherfucking itinerary for them and with their little boarding pass to get on yours. It's something where something's not ordained, Convent. It's not authorized by the Most High, okay? It's going to present itself to you. Either it's going to come in grief, like it's lacking and needs you. It's going to be wailing, crying, or love bombing. It's going to try to give you something. So this like somebody like, we got extra wood, Noah, if you need to build a deck. You know what I mean? The boat been built, G. Boat been built. But this you like, well, we could use a deck. You know, we don't want to be all up in the boat, all stifled and shit. So yeah, come on, you could build. Nah. He gave Noah the exact cubic feet, what type of wood to use, and everything, y'all. Everything. Be aware of someone trying to infiltrate some shit. After you done built it, mind your business. After they done clowned your ass for building the ark, done called your names and did all this other shit, it starts to rain. Now motherfuckers coming up with plywood and want to help you and got extra motherfuckers and animals. Hell no, G. But you would be compelled. Like, well, the storm is coming. There's a storm, it's raining hard, there's children, this is what you would say because of your kind heart. But what did God tell you, G? He was very, very, very descriptive and very precise when he told Noah what to put on that damn boat. Read the story, G. So it's like, what's allowed in your empire, what's not, G? Who's allowed in and what's not? Some of y'all are so kind kings and queens and emperors and empresses that you kind of want to be like open arms and shit. But shit, that boat may sink, G. You put too many motherfuckers on it is what I'm telling you. So be aware your good deeds turning into bad deeds. Blast from the past. Okay? It's like y'all donate. They said some of y'all done donated to organizations and charities and shit like that. And then places are being investigated and you may get audited or get roped up in something because you were contributing to this. But you thought you were helping the children and shit. Like, I didn't know all that crazy bullshit was going on. You kind of did though. Because you just had a feeling. You know what I mean? It's like, but I was happy to see people doing shit for the community and for kids and stuff like that. So that's why I got involved. It's like you jumping in some shit and not really knowing like the heartbeat of it. It looked good. You know? We see people that look good all day and got badass spirits. Same shit with apartment buildings, houses, food, restaurants, relationships, clothes, everything, G. Everything. So be aware of someone's good deed towards you really being a bad deed. So yeah, I'm not going to keep taking that person money. You know what I mean? Why would I keep doing a reading for you and taking money from you when I'm telling you what God is telling me to tell you and then you know what I mean, disregard it? No, it ain't even about the money. You disrespected my Lord. Not even like that, but it's almost like I take my shit seriously. So then you come back and tell me you did the shit? Hell no. Hell no. This type of shit, you can keep your coins and all. I don't want to get involved in that crazy ass shit is what this is. Then I would be a dummy. I'd be letting you back on the ark and shit. You know what I mean? That's stupid. You know what I mean? But to me, it would be like, well, maybe they need more help. Or what someone else would. Not to me, because I didn't do the shit. I was like, I don't care, right? But someone else may be like, well, maybe they just need a little bit more guidance, a little bit more help. Then you would have to question yourself. Well, shit, maybe you didn't build the motherfucking boat right. Then you have to question yourself because God tasked you with something. So obviously he thought you were up for the task because he feels like you're an expert, you're good at something. So when you teach someone, tell someone something, invite someone in, offer something to someone and they shun that shit and you know God sent you there, you don't have to question yourself at all, G. Make sure that good deed don't turn into a bad deed. He told you to do something. He didn't say how the people will react to it. So he could just be watching you, you know what I mean, telling you to extend something, and then he's going to watch you get slapped in the face, and you're like, what the hell? I swear God told me to go over there. He did. He didn't say what them people were going to do. He wanted to see if you were going to be obedient, G, is what this is. Are you still going to build the ark and let them people talk shit and do all that shit even though you ain't seen a lick of rain and shit? You know what I mean? He watching us. He watching them too, but he already knows what they capable of. You're one of his, like, divine children, G. They said prodigy. Yeah, with that quiet storm that came on. Yeah, you're his prodigy and shit. So no, it's different when it comes to you. Do you follow directions well, Convent? It says a lot of y'all do. But be aware somebody's about to come over towards your whatever the fuck, your energy, you period, your children, something like that, and try to get in. But this because they're receiving payment for a bad deed. So all the people that laughed at Noah, they banging on the side of the boat now. And Noah feeling bad because he don't like to hear moans and groans and cries and wailing of people drowning in the ocean. But who you trying to please, Noah? You know what I mean? He never said it wasn't going to be hard to watch these people suffer, Convent. I ain't never read that. He didn't say people weren't going to be crying and upset when he prepared the table for you in the presence of your enemies. But if you think about it, how the fuck you think they going to act, G? You know what I mean? He watching you. Are you going to eat your food and what I gave you on your table? You going to worry about the motherfuckers that was doing all this other shit? You know what I mean? That I prepared the table for you in front of. You worried about them? Why? Make sure you ain't sharing no food. He prepared the table for you in front of your enemies. This like you want a sandwich, enemy? What? But they're like, I'm hungry, I'm starving, please. And you hear they tummy growling too. It ain't no lie. They hungry and they tummy growling. But God set them there. He prepared the table for you in front of your enemies. I'm pretty sure they stomachs. You know when you smell something good, you be like, that shit smell good as fuck. Your stomach wasn't growling until you smelled that steak sizzling and that garlic and shit. Like now you want the shit. You know what I mean? But you didn't come in there, you didn't help slaughter the cow, plant the garlic seeds or nothing. It's this type of shit going on. Be careful, G. Don't be casting your pearls before swine. I feel like a lot of us and a lot of y'all are getting blessed right now and people see that shit and they gonna come back real needy than a motherfucker. And it's true. They need you. But what they really need is God. I feel like when God sent you to them because he knew that they would need you, they rejected you, G. And you know you're supposed to clap the dust off your sandals and take it to the next town is what the Bible say when they reject you. Reject the word. And that's what you did. So now it's like people want you to come back. They need to follow you to the next town, G. Or if that bitch can't swim, she bound to drizzle. You know what I mean? It's like God trying to tell you like you need that type of energy. Like it's sad. I'm sure Noah was, man, you know how many people was probably floating on the side of that ark, G, on some real shit? Think about it. Who the fuck want to see that shit? It's like Titanic shit. You know what I mean? For however many days they were there. Was it 40? No, it was a long ass time. Okay, ain't no telling what he saw floating in the water and babies crying and all types of shit. If you really think about it, God told him, you better not open that door. You better not open that door. You're gonna see a whole lot of shit, Convent. Okay, you're gonna see some stuff out there that's gonna make it hard for you to smile. Yeah, boop 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 boop. Yeah, something about Tupac and Scarface. Boop 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 boop. Yeah, be careful. Smile for me. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's what God is asking you to do. Smile for him. Even through all this unrequited love, this crazy shit, you being gossiped about, all type of shit is happening to you. I see it here. People shunning you, going to pick other people over you, and they unhappy, but they don't want you to know that, so they're going to stay with those people and still not come towards you and shit. Smile for me, Convent, is what this says. Okay? Your spiritual team and God himself are proud. So when the world is unhappy with you, just know God and your spiritual team, they are. You know what I mean? And that's all that fucking matters. Okay? Don't forget that shit. Anyway, we about to head over to the convent. We are, though. AP class. Patreon is what I meant to say. We're about to head over to Patreon if you want to follow us for the remainder of this video. The link is going to be in the description box below this video here on YouTube. If not, Convent. That has been Right Back Monday. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single person. Still, thank you for visiting my channel. Am I tripping or not tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your DU gear and your Toon In Deck at theghettonun.com, and I will talk to you later. I love you. Bye.